This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everybody. I am Mitch English.
I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment.
This next story I want to tell you all about, it will make you feel better if you've ever screwed up at work, okay?
Who hasn't, really?
Right, you haven't. But when you screw up, and the entire world can see it, is a whole other thing.
This is true.
And we could thank two astronauts that are aboard the International Space Station for what is a floating tool bag. No, not a Kardashian character. This is a floating tool. So they were out. Two astronauts were out for 6 hours and outside of the ISS, and they were working on it on the outside of it. Well, one of the tool bags got away from one of the astronauts, and they couldn't get. It just started floating off.
Goodness.
So you can actually see it though. You'll be able to see it. So if you go onto NASA's app, it'll tell you where the ISS is at all the time.
Yeah.
You can look up, of course, at night,
Yep.
and you'll see a little shining star for over the next few months. They're saying that it will disintegrate eventually, but this tool bag is floating right above or right before the ISS. So you can see it flying around. They're saying that it's nothing really important that was inside it, that they had backups for it all. And they said, well, it happens, and it's called space junk
They
now.
say that it's still a $200,000 space tool bag.
This is true.
Again, so is a Kardashian character, too. Keep that in mind, right?
Now, will it come crashing down into the Earth's atmosphere at some point?
Well, they're saying it's going to disintegrate.
Okay.
It's
They're saying
that.
Yeah.
It's going to run into one of the 500 Starlink satellites that are roaming around.
It's going to hit something,
Yeah,
for sure.
for
So,
sure.
all right, anyway, but check it out if you're out in the sky. Get the app, and you can find out
It's
where
cool
it's
to
at.
see it when
Yeah,
you
you're like,
see it.
look
come
at somebody
crashing.
screwed up.
Yeah. Well, some might say this woman has a magnetic personality, but not for the reason you might think. 48-year-old Anastasia Sin holds the Guinness World Record for the woman with the most tech implants in her body. The self-made cyborg has 52 artificial parts, including the largest magnet ever to be implanted inside of a person. She also has a magnetic implant in her ear that emits sound. It allows her to hear inside her head with a copper wire or a Bluetooth receiver. She can even open locks and turn on computers because some of her implants are microchips. Sin's body modifications were performed by, get this, an underground do-it-yourself surgeon
Nice.
and his
Classy.
nurse. She says they used a hypodermic needle, a plunger, and a scalpel. Yeah.
I want to know where the plunger was used.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure about that one, Matt. She admits she tried to rebuild a computer inside of her leg, but it required a lithium battery, which can be deadly when exposed inside of a human body.
So, guys, don't go up and try to tune in Tokyo with her, all right? Because it don't work. It don't work that way. She can call it. That was horrible. That was horrible.
It's okay.
Too much, I could see this over time just causing, your body's like, look, I don't want this in here. And magnets, I always, magnet bitches.
Are they a good thing or a bad thing for your body?
I've heard some people will wear copper around it, but I've heard of magnetic, it does affect your health. I don't know if it's good or bad. I'm not smart enough to analyze that, but I can't see how it's good.
Yeah.
We were made one way. I don't know if adding anything is actually going to help.
Yeah, and especially all that technology inside of your body,
Yeah.
implanted with a plunger and a scalpel.
It's a plunger, folks, a plunger.
Oh my goodness. Well, an escape line has sent an Italian town into a state of panic with residents warned to stay indoors. The huge adult male lion named Kimba escaped from the circus while in a seaside town near Rome. Look at that gorgeous guy.
Kitty.
That is
The
nice.
village is home to around 40,000 people. The town's mayor warned residents to stay inside for about 7 hours while circus staff and law enforcement worked to
exactly what my cat
recapture
does.
the giant cat. The operation involved local police and 3 vets armed with tranquilizer guns.
There you go. Such a majestic creature. I mean, you look at that
Yeah.
out there, and to be up that close and personal one. But here's the thing: he's probably looking for his litter box. And can you imagine? That's like somebody saying,
I mean, and if it's like my cat at 5 a.m, he's like pouncing on me. So, I mean, as a cat dad though, don't you just want to walk over and scratch his head?
you want to play with it in
Is
some
that
way.
big mane?
Indeed.
Oh, it's big.
More flash and more fun. Trending news and entertainment coming up after this.